Free throw line extended jumper, no. Rebound, Edey. 12-5 Memphis. They are running and gunning here early. Be nice if they missed a shot. Kennard. Hand checked by Trey Murphy. And a foul, first one of the game on Pels. Kennard kind of wincing. Might have jammed his right thumb on that. Of course, he's a lefty, so not much. Kennard made 7 threes in their win over Charlotte in their last game, 132 to 120. Now Kennard pops the top of the key jumper. Have they even hit rim yet?
No. Trey Murphy goes over the top of that screen, and Eve Messi is back in the lane. He's in the drop coverage, and that's an easy pull-up jumper for a shooter like Kennard.
Memphis is 6 for 6 from the floor. They scored 78 points against Charlotte on Wednesday in the first half. They're well on their way. Now a mid-range DeJounte Murray left free throw line extended is good. Now you got to get back against this team.
Yeah, Pels haven't done anything to resist Memphis so far. And that ain't going to work.
Dump it down to Edey. Another dunk. I mean, they might as well just give it to Edey the entire game.
Well, Edey's post up against Eve Messi, and Eve Messi is just too short and too light in the trousers.
16-7, another mid-range Murray, 10 feet and good. That ain't the problem right now.
No, not
it's
at all.
16-9. But Memphis is 7 for 7 from the floor.
Well, the Pels might need a sledgehammer on defense to get a stop here. Like literally.
8:18 left in the quarter. 7 for 7 and 2 of 2 from beyond the arc. Pels have 0 rebounds because there ain't been nothing to rebound. Inbound to Wells, left wing, down to hash mark. Spins out of trouble. Drives into the paint. Floats it up with a right hand, and he'll get that roll. No. Rebound JRE. Pop the champagne.
Oh, finally something rolled
Nearly
off.
went in. Now JRE handed off to Murphy around a Messi pick. Hounded by Kennard. Splits defenders. Reach in. Throw it up anyway, Trey. Let's see if he gets rewarded as the foul is on Jaren Jackson. And let's see. I believe it's going to be no, they're going to give him shots.
Oh,
Take that.
That is somewhat fortuitous.
I would say so. So Murphy still above 90% at 91, even though he missed 3 free throws in that Utah. Oh, my heavens, he missed another one. So that's 4 missed free throws in 2+ games. And he had made 52 in a row.
Well, I mean, I understand he's got a little cushion to work with, but let's not test this, Trey.
See, again, you know how I love 50, 40, 90?
Yes.
The hard part is the 90, in my humble opinion, because it is so easy to drop your free throw percentage.
Yeah.
And he's got the hard part down, and he just, oh, wow. In and out and back in again.
That's 2 of those for the Pels already.
How about that? 16 to 10. Gigi Jackson is in for the Grizzlies.
Jaren Jackson out.
Ooh, blocked from behind. McCollum on a 3-ball by Bain.
Jackson might be having a problem with the shoe or something. I can't imagine.
Murphy weaves through a pick, drives in on Edey. That's another foul. Edey just decked him. So back to the line goes Trey Murphy. By the way, if I'd have told you on January 24th, 2025, your free throw make leader would be Trey Murphy,
I would be shocked.
Uh-huh.
I would have been shocked.
Now, that being said, Zion Williamson missed a bunch of games, but Trey Murphy has made now with the first one in his last possession. Oh, my goodness. He's going to go below 90% tonight. He's made 118 free throws this year.
We're going to have to get Mama Murphy on the phone.
I think so. Social media.
Forthwith.
Albeda. He's 1 of 3. 2 of 4. And again, 90%. Back the other way, 16 to 11.
Yeah, you get to the line. Now you got to. Oh, goodness.
Shocker. Kennard for 3, good. Memphis can't miss. That's the second active all-time three-point percentage leader, and you let him shoot a wide-open left wing 3. Might want to clean that up.
Yeah,
19-11.
You won't make a living
No.
giving him wide open.
19-11 Memphis, 7:31 left first quarter on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Being a Chevron car these days has been quite the adventure. Miami to Seattle, ocean to ocean. I've stopped at so many states and collected so many bumper stickers. Sometimes I feel like a moving passport book. It's just so great what I can do with Chevron with Techron, because it gives me unbeatable mileage and keeps my engine clean. Plus, there are so many chevrons along the way. Now the only thing I'm worried about is where to go next and where to put all my new bumper stickers. Chevron with Techron, fueled by possibility.
The NBA is back, and FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, wants you to catch all the action. Because right now, FanDuel is giving Pelicans fans 3 months of NBA League Pass. All you have to do to watch every tip-off and buzzer beater from around the league is place any $5 bet on the NBA. Make every moment more with FanDuel. NBA League Pass. Local blackout restrictions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-877-770-7867. 21 plus and present in Louisiana. Permitted parishes only. After 3-month free trial, the full price of League Pass will be automatically charged monthly. Cancel anytime. Terms, restrictions, and embargoes apply. Limit 1 pass per customer. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com.
Injured at work? Don't let your recovery get delayed by endless paperwork. LA Health Solutions specializes in workers' compensation and DOL, providing expert care that gets you back on your feet quickly and safely. With convenient locations across Louisiana, we offer personalized treatment plans and handle the insurance process for you, so you can focus on what matters most, getting better. Trust LA Health Solutions, your one solution. To help you heal and return to work, visit lahealthsolutions.com or call 844-496-LAHS today.
Tatum, hook pass, deflected by Green, takes it in the air, and dunks it down with 0.4 of a second left.
Now, here's Todd Graffanini and John DeShazer.
Attention all parents and speed crawlers, start your engines. The Pelicans Baby Crawl Race presented by Oscar Children's Hospital is back and will take place during halftime at our Fan Jam game against the San Antonio Spurs. That'll be February 23rd. For a chance to be selected to participate in the race, submit your baby's free application before February 7th by visiting pelicans.com/babycrawlrace. That is always a very, very popular night in the SKC. Here in Memphis, Graff and JD with you. 19-11 Memphis, 7:31 left first quarter, and Memphis is 8 of 10 from the floor, 3 of 4 from beyond the arc.
And that is the issue, because the Pels aren't bad from the floor, 4 of 6, and they've got 11 points, but they haven't been able to get a stop.
All right, no changes for the Pels out of the break. Likewise, the Grizzlies. Murray to the nail. Jump feed out left corner. He had to adjust the shot because it was going to get blocked from behind. He sensed it, instead threw it out in the corner, nobody home.
Yeah, C.J. McCollum was in that corner, and he cut baseline thinking the shot was going up.
G.G. Jackson, out it to Wells, left angle Bain. They're trying to post up Edey. Swing it back right side, Kennard, drives into the lane, throw it up to Edey. There's the catch. And he missed a bunny. Saved by Kennard, though. Into the paint, Wells, who should have been called for 3 seconds. Now Edey right at the top. Euros in, righty floater, short. Back tapped out by Edey, but taken by Murray.
Well, you get to stop. It takes a little bit, but you get to stop.
Part of the rack, lefty layup, good, as Edey was well inside the restricted arc. And it's 19-13. Pels trail. Murray with 6 early points. 3-ball Edey, no. Volleyballed up. There's G.G. Jackson. They've gotten every offensive rebound as well. Bain, dump feed down low Jackson. Back to Bain, out long Wells for 3, of course. And it's 22-13. If you don't rebound the ball, again, you might as well just stop the game.
Yeah. I mean, offensive rebound, second chance points. Memphis, one of the best in the league at it.
Now Murray into the lane. Falling away below the nail is good. So Murray's mid-range is on early. He is 4 for 4, 8 points.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to get to the hoop because Eve Messi does not draw Edey away from the hoop offensively.
8.
That's all
They
Bain.
just throw it away. That's
That's all Bain.
So Jackson tried to get Bain sideline right through his hands. So turnover for the Grizzlies.
You know, Edey's out, so that'll help. The Pels maybe can get to the rim now a little bit.
Also, Scottie Pippen Jr. in. And John Moran out tonight with illness. They're playing Utah here tomorrow night, so both teams front end of a back-to-back.
Jaren Jackson's still out. He left really early. He's still on the bench.
Well, he only has that one foul. Murray will drive back into that light blue paint, floated up dotted line, rim glass good.
Oh, DJ's just eating right now. He's
5
finding,
mid-ranges.
yeah, he's got a smaller defender, and he's getting into the paint.
22-17, Bain just goes right by Murphy, but there's Messi weak side for the block shot.
It's a lot easier to rotate over when when Edie isn't out there.
Now McCollum pops a mid-range left of the lane, 10 feet and good. We're 2-ing them to death.
Yeah. Pell's got a little bit of momentum go here with the tempo.
As G.G. Jackson drives into the lane and lays it in with a left hand. 24-19 Memphis. Murray behind the back, stripped by Pippen, who lost it, and we got a break. Pels have made 6 straight field goals, all mid-ranges. Here's Hawkins in, and Daniel Tice, C.J. McCollum, Eve Nisi out. Pels down 5 here. Trailed by 9 early as Memphis literally couldn't miss. Now they're 10 of 16. Pels are 8 of 10. Inbound to Tice, who's played very well in the last 3 weeks.
The offense has not been the issue.
Now look, Memphis is number 1 in points scored in the league. You got to score 120 to keep pace. 3-ball Murray up top, too strong. Back tapped out, though, by Green and taken by Tice. Second chance opportunity. Trey, bumped by Bain. He'll pop a midi. Nope. Off the heel, rebound, G.G. Jackson, and the Grizzlies want to run. On court, Clark, he walked, didn't call it. Drives into the lane, lays it in over Tice. That's 2 travels that they've gotten away with.
Yeah, he was on a skateboard on that one. But he got to where he wanted to go and made the left layup.
Clark in his 6th year out of Gonzaga. Now Murray crosses over, bumped by Clark. Throws it up anyway. Why not?
DJ making tough ones here.
Left baseline, and he floated it in with a right hand.
He is challenged, and he's making all the tough looks.
Jackson into the lane, scoops it in and one.
Devontae Green couldn't keep him out of the paint, and then he commits the late foul to compound it.
So Jackson, who missed 41 games, the 5th metatarsal repair. Talk about a popular player. They were chanting his name when he came in against. This is just the 2nd game that he's played. And really came onto the scene last year as a 2-way player. The only reason he played was because Memphis was devastated with injury, and he put up a ton of numbers. Free throw is good.
I mean, he had a great season. And everybody was hurt, kind of like the Pels this season. And he took advantage of it.
Memphis back up by 8 again. 29-21. Tice, 5-footer. Nope. And Clark will save it. Pipping around everybody. Dump it down off Clark's knee and out of bounds. Turnover.
They're getting to the rim way, way too easy. I mean, they're living at the rim.
Murphy one-on-one with Bain, takes him off the dribble. Running floater, no. These are tough 2s we're taking now. Back the other way, Bain. Step back, straightaway 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Jordan Hawkins. Those only attempted 2 3-point shots so far in the game. Murray held by Bain, no call. Another 2. This one's good for DeJounte Murray, right baseline.
It's nice that he made the 2, but they should be on the side out, taking the ball out of bounds because he's being held defensively. And if those are the plays that are going to be allowed, as long as you allow them on both ends, then that's cool.
Now Jackson, a catch and shoot corner 3. No weak side rebound, Daniel Tice. Pels down by 6, 2:50 to go, first quarter. Do a timeout at the next whistle. Murray to the rack. He got fouled by Bain. Did they blow the whistle?
Yeah, they did. He should be at the foul line. He blew right by Pippen to draw that foul.
All right, foul on Desmond Bain and DeJounte Murray, who's got a 14-point first quarter working. We'll have 2 when we come back. 2:49 left in the first. Memphis 29, New Orleans 23 on the Pelicans Radio Network, presented by Smoothie King.
Be a lifeline for Southern California by supporting the Red Cross wildfire relief effort. The American Red Cross is on the front lines, providing emergency shelter, food, water, and medical support to those affected. Together, we can make a difference. To donate, please visit redcross.org, call 1-800-RED-CROSS, or text CA Wildfires to 90999. That's redcross.org, 1-800-RED-CROSS, or text CA Wildfires to 90999.
The biggest guests in the NBA stop by the starting lineup.
Talking with our good buddy Zach Zarber, one of the top referees in the league.
Everyone knows the starting lineup. They know
Really?
the lineup, but they say starting lineup with Frank Isola. And then they And I'm not saying, what about Gal? Every single one. Who?
Oh, wow.
All about Frankie out here, Gal. Sorry.
That was a hard to That's a tough pill to swallow.
Catch the starting lineup weekdays 7 to 10 Eastern on Sirius XM NBA Radio Channel 86 in the car and anytime you want on the Sirius XM app.
VSiN, the sports betting network, is back on Sirius XM. Go to channel 158 for informed wagering and fantasy advice from familiar voices like Gil Alexander, Paulie Howard, and Mitch Moss. Plus, Sirius XM mainstays Adam Shine, Rich Gannon, and the guru, John Hansen. We're getting you ready for the upcoming games with a finger on the pulse of the latest news and the moving lines and odds. VSiN, the sports betting network, is now on Sirius XM 158 and on the Sirius XM app.
Hear the NFL Conference Championship games on Sirius XM. Sunday at 3 Eastern, Jaden Daniels' Commanders face the Eagles in the NFC Championship.
Touchdown! Saquon Barkley!
Then at 6:30, it's the AFC Championship as Josh Allen's Bills take on the Chiefs.
An 11-yard touchdown! Playoff Pat to playoff Kelsey!
Find the channel numbers at SiriusXM.com/NFL schedule or search for the teams on the SiriusXM app.
Another three for Stephen Curry.
Hey, this is Stephen Curry from the Golden State Warriors. Download the new SiriusXM app and hear every game live.
And it's 5 of 13 since. But the Pels don't have any balance right now. They've got 10 field goals. 7 of those by DeJounte Murray. The other 3 by C.J. McCollum. And only 3 Pelicans have scored so far in this game. So they've got to get some more guys involved, hopefully, and score offensively. But DJ Murray back at the line.
Yeah, Trey Murphy only has 2 points. Now, he's been to the free throw line 4 times, but he has not taken a 3 yet. So, and we're -9 from beyond the arc early in this game. Memphis 4 of 8. Those are 1 for 2. Again, Murray, remember, had that monster first quarter in Boston. Free throw, in and out. So I guess that's going to be it tonight. It's always something with New Orleans this year. It looks like it's going to be free throws tonight.
Here's the thing: you figured there was going to be an imbalance, so the Pels are getting to the free throw line. Now you got to convert.
Got the second. That's 3 1-for-2s. That will not cut it against the Grizzlies, who average 123.1 per game. Jaren Jackson Jr. is back into the ball game along with Scottie Pippen Jr., Brandon Clark, Desmond Bane, and Gigi Jackson. Bane get it right of the lane to Triple J. He's doubled. Now they'll whip it around the perimeter, left corner Jackson. Head fake on Murray, goes baseline, drives in, reverse layup, no. Shot clock would have expired. They didn't call it. Rebound Tice. Now Murray, front court, crosses over, get it to Green now on the left wing. Hand it off to Hawkins. They're closing out on our three-point shooters here. Murray whip it back to Hawk. Quick release, deep left wing 3. Too strong, rebound Pippen. Pippen races into the front court, blows right by everybody, and lays it in. That cannot happen.
You don't stop the basketball, they're going to the rim. You got to stop the ball in transition.
I mean, Pippen just got the ball and went all the way in.
Yeah, you don't stop the ball, and you're inviting them to get to the rim.
12 points in the paint for the Grizzlies. 31-24 Memphis. Murphy, one-on-one with Bane, sizing him up. Deep 3. That had no chance.
Yeah, that's just tough.
Long rebound, and Jackson and Hawkins collided near mid-court.
Yeah, that's head-to-head. That probably should have been a foul on Hawk.
It's off of Jackson. We got a break right there.
Yeah.
Trey Murphy's had a rough first quarter here.
Yeah, Jackson dribbling up the court. Hawk jumps in front of him, and they butt heads.
Yep.
And that should have been a foul on Hawk.
So Murphy leaves 2 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. That 3, that was not in his repertoire, really. So 10 on the shot clock, 90 seconds left in the first quarter. Murray is blitz. Got it to Tice at the nail. Running floater,
That's good. That's
pretty
nice. You attack that double team, and Tice catches it right at the foul line, takes 1 bounce, and he's in range.
31-26 Memphis. Now Bane one-on-one with Hawkins. He'll take him off the dribble, dump it off left corner. Pippen for 3. High off the heel, backed out by Clark. Back to Pippen. And a no-look through the legs of Brandon Clark, who was not expecting the pass.
So Pell's best defense right now seems to be a Memphis turnover because, I mean, they hadn't provided a whole lot of resistance.
Third turnover for the Grizz as the 7-1 fourth-year man out of Virginia, Jay Hub, checks in. He wore us out in the game here in December. 31-26. Pels are 0-2 against the Grizzlies this year. McCollum off the curl, left wing three, rattles in.
Oh, that's a poor close by Pippen Jr. He did not do a very good job of getting to CJ, and CJ makes him pay.
Now Jackson picked up his dribble.
He's going to shoot it left-handed.
Yep, he will. Lost it, and Kennard got it back up top Pippen. Pippen drives into the lane, throws up a prayer. No, he got fouled by McCollum. Notice that Memphis just gets every loose ball also.
I mean, they're a very aggressive team, and they sure look that way against the Pels here because they're picking up the Pels defensively for the most part on the perimeter and smothering them, and everything's been challenged except that last C.J. McCollum three.
Despite all of that, Pels are just down 2.
Yeah, I mean, you're in it. You figured out a way to get in it. Now you got to clean up some things. You got to clean up the second chance opportunities that you're giving up.
Pippen 67% from beyond the arc, rinses the free throw. John Conchar, who's been DNP CD recently, is into the ball game for the Grizzlies. 33-29. You go 2 for 1 here for the Pels.
That's what he's trying to do.
McCollum hard to the rack, and Hoff just says, "What are you doing? Get that out of here." So they save it. And now Kennard front court right. Huff will pop a three. Nope. And Murray tapped the rebound to himself and saved it to Hawkins. And now the shot clock is off. So Murray just across the timeline, right side. And now just below the chin of the Grizzly logo, center circle. Bump by Kennard. Crosses him over. 2 to shoot. Chested up top. Hawkins deep straightaway three at the buzzer. No. So we'll head to the second quarter, 33-29 Memphis. Back after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
So, what'd you do this weekend?
Well, just took the Tacoma off-road, deep into the woods, got to this hidden campsite only it could reach.
Nice. I hooked up the boat to the tundra and hit up the lake. Towed it like a pro. Had the whole lake to ourselves.
Hey, wait, did I mention I went rock climbing too? Uh-huh, yeah, thanks to the Tacoma's crawl control.
Well, sounds like we both had fun weekends.
Mine was better.
The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for all the fun. Test drive at your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com today. Toyota, let's go places. Feature availability differs based on trim. See Toyota.com for details.
Over the last century, United Way of Southeast Louisiana has been the force for good in our community. We've been at the forefront of improving outcomes in education, income, and health for every person everywhere. Together, with you and our partners at the New Orleans Pelicans, we're rolling up our sleeves and mobilizing the power of people, offering ways for you to create a community strong enough for the next 100 years. Visit UnitedWaySELA.org to join us today.
Have you heard that you can watch Pelicans games for free on the Gulf Coast Sports and Entertainment Network? All you need is a flat antenna from Channel Master. Visit channelmaster.com for all your television antenna needs. These aren't those big rabbit ears you grew up with. Channel Master can set you up with a sleek new flat antenna for as low as $35. For a limited time, use code PELS20 to save 20% on your entire purchase. That's PELS20 to save 20% at Channel Master.
What's up, Saints fans? It's John Stinchcomb here. Come aboard the official Saints Legends fan cruise presented by Seaside Events. How about enjoying an exclusive beach party with over a dozen legends in the stunning Western Caribbean? Plus, get autographs, enjoy dinners with us, and so much more. Don't miss out. Head to saintslegendscruise.com now and get ready to create lifelong memories with your favorite Saints legends.
And the late trip by Williamson again. Steal Z, coast to coast, lefty layup. It's good.
Now, here's Todd Graffanini and John DeShazier.
All right, back in Memphis, 33-29. Grizzlies with the lead as we head to the second quarter. Pels shot 54.5%. Memphis 54%. Turnovers right now, Memphis has 3. Pels have 5 points off the turnovers. New Orleans only turned it over twice, and that led to a 3. So that's good. But again, it felt like Memphis was going to run away and hide early, but thanks to DeJounte Murray and C.J. McCollum, you hung in there.
Yeah, they have basically hoisted this team on their back. 25 of the Pelicans, 29 points. And Memphis 6 of 17 from the field since starting 7-7. So the Pels have done something right defensively.
All right, Jose Alvarado has checked in for the first time, along with Eve Nisi, C.J. McCollum, Javonte Green, and Jordan Hawkins. Pels moving right to left. McCollum blitz near the timeline. Get it left corner Green. Spot up for three. Online, no good. And the rebound, Huff.
Well, that's the open shot that's available. That's the shot he's got to take.
Huff fake a three. Drive right by Misi. He walked.
Travel.
My goodness. Thank you. I was going to have a real issue.
Foot
with
drag.
Mark Lindsay. Our crew chief, Justin Van Doyne. The referee, Tom Washington, the umpire here. On a Friday night in Memphis. Turnover number 4 for the Grizz.
I mean, the Grizz are basically just picking up in the backcourt. They are being very aggressive defensively.
All right, Misi above the right elbow. Shovels it to McCollum. CJ drives on Pippen. Double team, throw it out in the corner. Green, extra pass, Jose. Back into the paint. Bounce feed to Eve, and he dumps it over Hawk.
Oh, punch it on his head, Eve. He learned his lesson. You cannot go up soft against this Memphis team.
33-31, Kennard. Bumped by Hawkins, and then whip it into the paint, Pippen. Skip pass over to Jackson. There's that shot put three. No. From the right angle, rebound Eve Misi. Pels down by 2. 1 minute, 10 seconds gone, second quarter.
Memphis will not let you run.
Nope. Now McCollum hounded at the center circle. Got it to Green, tried to pass it through 3 bodies. No, sir, says Pippen. And then Hawkins repicked it right back. Hawk drives in, reverse layup, good.
That's Jordan Hawkins basically taking up for Javonte Green right there. And really, that's the first tie of this game at 33.
Now Jackson powers in, reach in, Hawkins, strip, steal, Jose. No look to Green, drives in, and he lost it again.
Pippen picked him.
Back-to-back turnovers for Javonte Green. Conchar wide open for 3. Dude shooting 29%. 29%. Look like Steph Curry.
Yeah, but those are the shots he takes.
36-33. And again, hadn't played in 2 games.
It had only taken 58 shots this season. 41 of them had been threes.
So it was tied, but that turnover led to the 3. And now as the ball goes out of bounds, substitutions.
And that's a 5-point swing.
You're
going for a layup. You get your pocket pick, and they make a 3 on the other end.
Now Alvarado, step back right wing 3. That's an air ball. Can we save it? Green does to Hawkins. Nail jumper. Yes.
Javonte
Green.
Green.
Javonte Green.
That's some great hustle because I didn't think there was any way he'd be able to get to that one.
36-35. We don't get back. Kennard, though, misses a right angle 3. We're living dangerously with that.
Yeah, Kennard's a 48% three-point shooter. And that's a wide open look for him.
36-35. McCollum weaves through. Double team. Throw it up, CJ.
That's smart.
Didn't get the roll, but he'll go to the line.
That's smart. He gets the screen from Eve Misi, drives into Edie now. Of course, he's not going to challenge Edie, but he gets the pump fake and draws the foul against Wells.
Okay, so Kennard is second in the league in three-point percentage. You know who 1 and 3 are? You sitting down? Free throw is good.
Who?
Nikola Jokic and Domantas Sabonis.
You got to be kidding.
Nope.
You know what? I just saw Jokic is shooting 48% from 3. I did not know Sabonis. I never would have gotten Sabonis.
Pels have their first lead, by the way, 37-36, as McCollum drained them both.
And look, and have not played well. And they're leading this game by 1.
Kennard around an Edie pick. Pop a 3. Well, you led by about 5 seconds, 39-37.
Can't go over the top of the screen against Kennard. That's too much space for him.
And Kennard had been struggling most of the season. He has found it again as he nearly threw it away. McCollum went right baseline, tried to cross-court, parallel baseline pass to Alvarado, easily deflected out of bounds. So Memphis up 39-37, 9:12 to go second quarter.
I mean, the only way you can go to the top of that screen is if the big is coming.
Jose inbound to Hawkins right in front of the Memphis bench, drains the left corner 3.
Catch and shoot, Hawk.
So Hawkins now 7 quick points off the bench. Jackson floated to Kennard, back to Triple J. Right at the top, drives in on Eve off the glass. No, but Edie got it back and floated in.
Hey, Eve did his job.
Yes, he did.
Now you got to be able to keep. Now, of course, that's easy for me to say. Keep Edie off the offensive glass, right?
41-40. 5-second chance points for the Grizzlies. Alvarado around a Misi pick. Drives to the dotted line, floats it up to Eve. There's the catch. And there's the dunk. Timeout, Taylor Jenkins.
Well, Taylor Jenkins is seeing a little too much happening in the paint to his liking, and the Pels are finally finding some soft spots in that Memphis defense, using that aggression against them.
Nisi with 4 points on 2 dunks. 8:32 to go in the second quarter. New Orleans 42, Memphis 41. We'll head to Lakeview at Parlays on Harrison Avenue. Gus Kattengell, the Pelicans watch party. He'll update you on the NBA scoreboard when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
When you get a Pelicans debit card from Keesler Federal, every day is full of possibilities. And free checking saves you extra cash to make those possibilities a reality. Perfect for the things that make you happy. Plus, with your new Keesler Federal Pelicans debit card, you'll also save 25% on tickets and merchandise and choose from 5 different fun card design options. Enjoy all the perks you get for all the things you love. Keesler Federal, the official credit union of the New Orleans Pelicans. Federally insured by NCUA.
A night of comedy with Jim Gaffigan and Sebastian Maniscalco.
I went ziplining for the last time. What is wrong with us? Would you pay $200 to feel like you're about to die 6 times?
Jim Gaffigan and Sebastian Maniscalco.
Now, is this a family? Is this your mother? Where is she? Is she in the crowd? You don't know where your mom is. The mom's up there. What kind of family is this? I'm sorry.
Live in New Orleans, Smoothie King Center, February 20th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
Hey Pelicans fans, SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Pelicans basketball games or to any other live event in New Orleans, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek. Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard.
Yo. What? Now?
Trailblazers leading the Hornets 47-48, and we're all tied with 2 minutes left in the second. Cavaliers and 76ers 54-54. Back to JD in the ground.
All right, thanks, Gus. 8:32 left here, second quarter. Pels have outscored Memphis 13-8 here in the second and lead it by 1, 42-41.
Pels 5 of 7 from the field in the quarter. And, I mean, for the life of it, it feels like the Pels have been fighting uphill, but here they are with the lead.
I'd like to see consecutive defensive stops for once, because that really hasn't happened. Wells, the rookie, hounded by Hawkins, left-hand dribble drive to the dotted line, picked it up, following nail jumper, air ball, and ball on the deck. Good job, got it back with JRE. Up the floor, Hawkins, quick release, left wing 3. Somebody's feeling it.
Oh, yes.
Somebody's feeling it.
Yeah, Hawk with a great job defensively on one end, and then he runs up and bangs in the 3.
And now Jackson powers in. Shot put lefty 10 feet away is good, 45-43.
I mean, I guess it's easy to say from here, but you know once he gets to the paint, he's going to the left hand.
7 for Jaren Jackson Jr.
Somebody opened the window in here.
Nisi, Hawkins, McCollum on the floor. Hawk trying to get the heat check here. Pulls up right elbow. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Edey. That's his 4th board. Pels up 2, 7:25 left second quarter. Edey nearly walked. Now 3 right-hand dribbles, picks it up, and nearly knocked away by Alvarado. Edey got it back. Edey can resume the dribble again. Kennard behind Edey, goes to the left elbow. Nisi stuffs it back. Kennard got it back with 3. Drives in, hook pass right to JRE. To McCollum. CJ, stop, pop, straightaway 3.
If you're going to take that shot, you got to make that shot.
You have to
make that shot because you're 2-on-1.
Now Kennard, they left him open, left wing 3. Yep. 6-point swing. I mean, 46-45.
He's about as automatic as you're going to find.
He's got 14 points in this game. McCollum lost it, got it back. Got Jaren Jackson up in the air. Threw it up. Try to get an N1. No, Jaron Jackson can't believe it.
He got a 2-for-1 on that one.
Taylor Jenkins can't believe it.
He thought he'd drawn a foul on the first one, and actually, if he did draw a foul on the first one, it should have been a travel because he let the ball go and just went and picked it up. So it should have been a travel, but he ends up at the free throw line.
Luke Kennard's got 14 points already.
And he ain't, well, I guess he
You
has
might
missed a shot.
want to put a hand in his face.
Well, you got to find him first. I mean,
Free throw good.
They have lost track of him on several occasions.
No, mentioned before the game, so I was a little surprised Kennard was starting instead of Scottie Pippen Jr. Shows you how much I know. Taylor Jenkins said, "Shut up, Graf.
Taylor Jenkins
Let
says,
me coach my team."
Yeah, Taylor Jenkins says, we're going to go for the points here.
By the way, McCollum now at 622 Pelican threes, 6 behind Drew Holiday.
That's pretty impressive.
That's unbelievable when you think of how long Drew Holiday played in New Orleans. Oh,
that's a
Wells carried it, didn't call it. Goes behind the back, took steps, throws it up and in. He turned it over twice.
Those are the things you like to see not miss because that should have been Pell's ball going the other way.
48-47, Memphis, 6:15 left second quarter. McCollum to Hawkins, drives into the lane, fall away dotted line, rim glass around and out. Bad break. Rebound Edey. Into the front court, Kennard shovels to Edey, back to Kennard. Edey setting the screen. JRE trying to fight through it. They'll get it left corner. Conchar for 3. Clang. Rebound McCollum.
JRE did a great job.
CJ drive center of the lane. Kick it to Hawkins. Catch and shoot right corner 3. Yes.
Now that's the way you run the break if you're CJ McCollum. You're going down the middle. Nobody really stopped the basketball, but he found Hawk in the right corner for the wide open look.
Third made 3 for Hawkins. He's got 13 off the bench. GG Jackson left of the top for 3. Short. Rebound JRE. And you get a stop. Outlet to Alvarado. Pell's up 50-48. Jose weaves through, drives on Edey, reverse layup, no. Followed up and in by JRE.
That's why JRE is on the floor.
And
that's why he's out there.
Jose saying, he's telling Mark Lindsay, I just got smashed in the face by Zach Edey. In any event, timeout Memphis. And the Pels have their largest lead. 5:26 left second quarter, 52-48 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Brian Geltzeiler and Sam Mitchell bring you the best NBA analysis you need.
It would be hard for me to play with Jimmy Butler because his heart's not in it.
Yep.
You can play, you can go through the motion, but that little 2% that you're not willing to give of yourself, that's the difference in winning and losing some nights.
Become a smarter NBA fan when you listen to NBA Weekend every Saturday, 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on NBA Radio Channel 86 and on the Sirius XM app.
The heartthrobs and the hair, the bad girls and the boy bands, plus guitars, lots of guitars. Oh, and the original MTV VJs.
Mark Goodman, Nita Blackwood, and myself, Alan Hunter.
If it was big in the 80s, it's on 80s on 8. And listen at home on Alexa, Google Home, smart TVs, and everywhere on the Sirius XM app.
Tennis fans, the first Grand Slam of the year, the 2025 Australian Open, is upon us. Sirius XM will take you to Melbourne for every game, set, and match.
The dream has been realized on Red Light Arena.
Hear Sirius XM's coverage of the 2025 Australian Open on ESPN Extra, Channel 81, and on the Sirius XM app. If you love tennis, your center court is Sirius XM.
This is Chris Middleton from the Milwaukee Bucks. Tune in to SiriusXM NBA Radio for 24/7 NBA news, talk, and expert analysis.
Tonight's game to our radio affiliate station, provided via satellite by the Satellite Center, the official radio network provider of your New Orleans Pelicans. Graf and JD back at FedEx Forum here downtown Memphis. And it was 25 degrees this morning. Went up for my jaunt on the Mississippi. I felt like it was in the Bahamas after what we had on Tuesday back home. The cold is a little bit different back home, especially when you get 10 inches of snow.
Absolutely.
Pels with a 23-15 advantage here in the second quarter of a 52-48 lead, 5:26 left.
And the best thing the Pels have done, they've turned them over. 7 forced turnovers, 9 points. And the Pels are +3 in that category where they started off turning it over at a high rate. Now they picked it up defensively themselves.
Yeah, Pels in the stretch we're on. Again, we're on a 4-game winning streak, but going back to the beginning of January, they're 4th in the league assist to turnover ratio at 2.5 to 1. They've done a really good job of hanging on to the ball. Even better job turning teams over. Memphis ball out of the break. Jackson into the lane. Hook it. Nope. Dunked in by Brandon Clark.
Well, he drew the double team. He drew JRE and Messi rolled over to try to challenge that shot. And that left Brandon Clark alone on the offensive glass.
Alvarado, JRE, Messi, McCollum, and Hawkins on the floor for the Pels. We lead by 2. JRE, right free throw line extended. Backing down Jackson to the right lane line. Whip it to Hawkins. Pick from Messi. Hawk picked up by Clark. Backs it out center circle. Shot clock at 2. Head fake. Got Clark up in the air. Pop it anyway. Off the glass. No good. Long rebound, Eve. Dump it down, Jose. Got Clark up in the air. A little pirouette by Jose and a lay-in.
That's a beautiful pump fake by Jose.
Now Pippen hard into the lane. Front court point. You got to get back.
Yeah, Pippen's going to have to work to beat Jose down the court.
Yep, Pippen. Left wing, Jalen Wells. Guarded by McCollum. Blows right by him. Skip it in the corner, Jackson. Up top, Bain. Good close out McCollum, but they swing it to Pippen. Pippen back into the paint. Throws it up off the glass. That was a prayer. He just threw it up and it went in.
Because Eve Messi on the challenge.
Now McCollum is fouled. They don't call it. He can't believe it. And they'll get a dunk out of it. Or a lay-in. I mean, that's ridiculous. McCollum is fouled in the front court 3 times.
Yeah, he's calmly speaking to the official about it. But that's something. And then he's showing him where he got raked on the arm.
So timeout, Willie Green. We're tied at 54. McCollum pleading his case on the deaf ears of Mark Lindsley. He's showing him blood on his right arm or left arm. Guess that doesn't count. Well, I say it all the time. No blood, no foul.
Well, CJ is a politician, so CJ's not going to go overboard generally. The only time we've really seen him go over, too much this year was when he picked up that flagrant foul in Chicago. But that one might have deserved a lot more screaming and yelling.
So we've got 3:59 left in the second quarter. And we are all tied 54-54. It's our 4th tie of the game. But the Pels continue to play pretty solid basketball. 5 turnovers. Now, again, the last one, you got to put an asterisk by. The points off turnovers, you lead that total 9-8. We'll take that. Actually out-rebounded them now 17-16.
And you've made more free throws than they've taken. The Pels are 7 of 10 from the line, and they're 3 of 3. So, now they're missing John Morant, so obviously that takes away from them getting to the foul line. But the Pels have done a really good job of being aggressive and get to the free throw line.
Jordan Hawkins, a big-time spark off the bench with 13, 5 of 10 from the floor, 3 of 6 from beyond the arc. DeJounte Murray back in, along with Trey Murphy, Daniel Tice, Jordan Hawkins, and Javonte Green. We got to get Trey involved offensively here. He's been quiet as a church mouse. Tice, hounded by Clark, get it to Hawkins. Head fake on Clark, lost it, regained the dribble in the left corner. Crossed over Clark, he ain't giving an inch. That's a bailout 3 by Hawk. He nearly made it, but that was great job by Brandon Clark defensively. Pippen to the rack, throw it out long to Bain, touch pass to Jackson, straightaway 3. Around and out, back in again. 57-54 Memphis.
Yeah, the Pels going to have to run a better offense than that. It can't be that singular, especially as aggressive as Memphis is defensively.
G.G. Jackson 8 off the bench. Murphy out long Hawkins. Drives into the lane, show and go. Lefty layup.
That's a lot better. You get the diagonal pass uphill, and the defense is rotating, and Hawks able to beat them because they're off balance.
Wells for 3 left corner. Good. We don't get back again, 60-56.
The Grizzlies have made a field goal in the last 5 possessions.
And you're only down 4. Murphy. Sizing up Clark. Bumped. Drives in. Head fake. Reverse layup. Didn't get the roll. Another foul. Murphy will go to the free throw line. That one's on Clark.
Yeah, so he's got this part of the game down. Now, these are going to be free throws number 5 and 6 for Trey. So he can't get a shot to go. He can't even get a clear look, but he is getting to the free throw line.
He's only taken 3 shots tonight.
Yeah.
And only 1 3. Remember, he's got that streak right now at 33 games at 2 or more threes. Free throw is good.
Well, this is where the offense and the screens have to help you out if you're Trey Murphy. We know he's improved off the bounce, but you can use a little help from your teammates. If they set a solid screen for you, you can get open and get a look.
3 points for Murphy, all at the free throw line. 60-57 Memphis, 2:36 left in the second. Trey got them both. First of a back-to-back will be in Charlotte tomorrow, 6 o'clock New Orleans time. Pels down 2. 2.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Pippen, drive hard in the lane. Missed the layup, but that was just unencumbered. Rebound Murphy. Murphy, throw a left corner. Green for 3. Got it, and he was actually behind the backboard.
We're right here look, with that angle. He's behind the glass on that one.
And the Pels lead 61-60. Bain for 3. No, long, and Murphy will run the rebound down. 2 minutes left in the half. Trey, one-on-one with Clark. Goes behind the leg, shovels to Tice, back to Murphy. Passes up to 3. Drives in, nearly traveled. Throw it out long to Murray. Shot clock at 10. DeJounte, one-on-one with Pippen. Whip it to Trey. Fakes the 3. Clark had him, and then Clark trailed Murphy. Drives in to Trey, and it is swatted to the deck on a volleyball spike by Triple J. Trey's got to take the threes when he's got an opportunity because Brandon Clark is closing out on him every single time.
Brandon Clark smothering him, and he's forcing him to the rim where Jaren Jackson is waiting on him.
Shot clock at 2.8, so you got to make a decision quickly here. Murray, baseline right. Holding it over his head. Dump it to McCollum, and that's blocked from behind.
Foul.
And Scottie Pippen got a piece of the dome of C.J. McCollum. Pippen is not arguing.
No, he's not. The
Now,
official says
again,
he got him upside the head.
In the past, his left elbow grazed McCollum's head. Well, watch his left elbow, though.
Well, the giveaway is Pippen didn't say the word.
No, he didn't say anything.
Yeah, Pippen didn't say the word.
But again, if this was in the past, they'd be checking for a flagrant. McCollum bricks the free throw anyway. Remember how you couldn't touch anybody's head?
No, you could not. You could barely look at somebody's head.
So McCollum, who is 71% at the line, he's actually raised that average up. Got the second.
Guy like him, you want to see him in the 80 range.
Yep. 82-80. McCollum with 15. Bain. Bump McCollum. Kick it out left corner. Jackson for the shot put 3. No. Weak side rebound, Javonte Green. 90 seconds left in the half. Murphy left wing front court. Head fake on Clark. Stopped in the corner. Whip it out. G.G. Jackson knocked it out of bounds. Trey is being very hesitant. Very hesitant.
Yeah, and Clark is being really aggressive. Now, how do you use that aggression against him? You know, you can get around him off the bounce. He's done it once or twice, but now he's got to get all the way to the rim, and he's got to finish with some power.
Shot clock at 14. Pels up 62-60. Inbound to Daniel Tice between the circles. Handed off to DeJounte Murray. They're looking to blitz him. Murray whip it to Trey, left angle. There's that 3 on line and down.
There you go.
Got wide open and the quick release.
Now, G.G. Jackson fell asleep defensively and lapsed just enough for Trey to get that shot.
First made 3 for Murphy, who's got 7 points now. G.G. Jackson, head fake on Murphy, spins right into the paint. Head fake, up and under, throws up the right-hand hook. Are you serious?
Hey, he did the Olajuwon pick.
Wow. Dream shake.
And Trey's there to challenge.
Yep, 65-62. Pels up 3. Murray, one-on-one with Jackson. Crossed him over, drives in. Throws up a prayer, didn't get answered. Tipped up and in by Daniel Tice.
You get to the rim and you draw the bigs. Tice is able to tip it in.
4 points for Tice. Pippen right back into the lane. Off the glass. No. Rebound Murphy. You can go 2 for 1. Up the floor, Green, who leaked out and punches it in with a right hand.
He looked and he saw Jaren Jackson. He said, you know what? Let me get to the rim in a hurry.
And the Pels have 69 here in the first half.
Pels have 13 fast break points in the second quarter. Had none in the first.
Shot clock, game clock, 10 seconds apart. Bain in the Grizzly center circle. Head fake on Tice. Drives in, spins right, shovels it to the cutting Pippen. Extra pass Jackson for 3. Short, rebound Clark. Stick back, no. Ball on the deck. Murray's got it with 5 seconds. DJ front court with 3. DJ, reach in on Pippen with 1.8.
That is not a smart foul.
And that was behind the arc, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that is not a smart foul.
That is 3 free throws coming up for DeJounte Murray. And that was going to be a desperation look with 1.8 and Pippen. That is a boo-boo.
I mean, that is just not a good play by Pippen. Great for the Pelicans, but not a good play for Pippen.
What a second quarter for New Orleans. And we were down 9 here early. Free throw, not even close. We can't make free throws tonight. That's really the only thing that's
And you get to the
keeping us
line.
back.
I mean, these things come back to haunt you at some point.
Pels are 10 of 15. It's a 70-point first half.
At 29 in the first quarter. So 41 pending.
That cannot make Taylor Jenkins very happy.
And second one's good.
So we got 71. The season high and a half is Utah, which we just set a couple games ago. Kennard half court at the buzzer. Uh-oh. You never know with that guy. It actually hit the bottom of the net, but it did not go through the rim. And the Pelicans, with a monster second quarter, score 41 in the frame and take a 71-62 lead into the halftime locker room.
I mean, they were able to do some great things offensively, namely get out on the fast break where they score 15 fast break points in the quarter, and they have 15 and a half. So the very good job of getting out on the break and also getting to the foul line. Now they got to be a little bit more efficient, but they're getting to the foul line.
All right, halftime in Memphis. We'll send it back to Parlays in Lakeview. Gus Cattengill, Jim Eichenhofer, Pelicans at the half. 71-62 New Orleans over Memphis. Gus returns after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Discover the world's most advanced outdoor kitchens by New Age Products. Grills, cabinetry, appliances. Together, delivering an outdoor cooking experience rivaled by none. Only at newageproducts.com.
It's time to tip off a new NBA season. And here we go. And everyone is stepping up. Living legends and shooting stars are rising up. Defying gravity. Super fans, courtside fans, and screaming from the rooftop fans are revving up. With the whole basketball world going up, the only question is, who's going to make it to the top? Kia NBA tip-off, Knicks versus Celtics and Timberwolves versus Lakers, October 22nd from 7:30 Eastern on TNT.
So, what'd you do this weekend?
Well, just took the Tacoma off-road, deep into the woods, got to this hidden campsite only it could reach.
Nice. I hooked up the boat to the Tundra and hit up the lake. Towed it like a pro. Had the whole lake to ourselves.
Hey, wait, did I mention I went rock climbing too? Uh-huh, yeah, thanks to the Tacoma's crawl control.
Well, sounds like we both had fun weekends.
Mine was better.
The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for all the fun. Test drive at your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com today. Toyota, let's go places. Feature availability differs based on trim. See Toyota.com for details.
A great workout deserves a great reward. Treat yourself right with new coconut smoothie bowls made with fresh fruit, purely Elizabeth granola, and now creamy coconut. You earned it. Grab a treat you can feel good about, only at Smoothie King.
Time now for Pelicans at the half. Scores, highlights, stats, and more. Here's your host, Gus Cattengill.
Your New Orleans Pelicans, 4 straight wins. Jim Eichenhofer, Gus Cattengill with you. We are live as the jerseys are being raffled here over at Parlays in Lakeview, and your Pels lead. It's 71-62. Mr. Eichenhofer, 71 first half points.
I'll tell you, one of those jerseys that's about to be raffled off. CJ McCollum was great first half. I mean, the backcourt of him and DeJounte Murray, that was awesome. They play like that, you're going to be tough to beat.
Tell you, one of the things that really stands out to me, Jim, is obviously 56% shooting by the Pelicans. You knocked down 7 of 15 three-point attempts here as well. But what really stands out to you? Is there a stat? Is there just a way of the game so far?
Yeah,
what stands out to you?
it was only, was it 3 turnovers as a team? As one of the things I talked about before the game. And, I mean, this is one of the best shooting halves the Pelicans have had all season. You know, you mentioned some of the stats. Another guy, too, that I didn't add in there was Jordan Hawkins. Had 15 points in the second quarter. Came in firing, went 6 for 12 from the field, 3 for 6 on threes. So, I mean, between DeJounte CJ and Jordan Hawkins, that was pretty phenomenal work by those three guys.
Tell you, how about this? If I had told you with Zach Edey playing, and I know Sean Morant isn't for Memphis, but Zach Edey, you might know he's kind of tall and all those different aspects
rather
of it.
big.
He has 6 points. Eve Meesing has 4. They faced each other a couple times, including in Summer League back in the day when you and I were calling a game. But are you surprised 26 points apiece in the paint?
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely to the Pelicans' benefit. The Grizzlies are one of the best teams in the league at that category on a regular basis. So, I mean, if you can play them evenly in the paint and then outshoot them the way the Pelicans did, that definitely bodes well. By the way, I said 3 turnovers for the Pelicans. It's actually 5. They had a couple team turnovers, 3 individual, but 5 total. So, but that's still outstanding. I said 12 is a goal for the game. I mean, they're on pace to have 10, which they would take that in a heartbeat.
You'll take that for sure. 15 points for CJ McCollum. DeJounte Murray with 17. Jordan Hawkins, 15 points as well. Trey Murphy with 7. Those are your leading scores for the Pelicans. 14 for Kennard. Jackson Jr. has 7 here as well. Bells doing a good job. Team rebounds 8-1 as well. And again, this is something we, when you think of Memphis, you think of size, you think of their advantage to be able to do that.
Yeah, Pelicans are overall rebounds. They're up 23-18. So once again, these are areas that if you look at the head-to-head games against the Grizzlies this season as well as in the recent past, Memphis has usually won those categories. So almost across the board, the Pelicans are winning some of the areas that are generally strengths for the Grizzlies.
71-62 is your halftime score. Pelicans lead it over Memphis. When we come back, we'll visit with Nebulous, the man that runs the place over here at Parlays, as we are live in Lakeview. Come on out. It is an official Pelicans watch party. We're having a great time. Pels lead it, which makes it even better. You're listening to Pelicans at the Half on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Entergy Louisiana is strengthening our power grid from Lake Charles to Baton Rouge, Metairie to Monroe. Our blueprint covers the state. Nearly 10,000 projects, over 11,000 miles of transmission line. We're reinforcing infrastructure to prepare for stronger storms, reduce outages, and respond quicker when you do need us. We're making stronger connections in every community because together, we power life.
Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA, and we think about basketball a lot. The plays, the swagger, the glory, the games, and how we can elevate our own game with capability that takes us to another level and ground clearance that propels us even higher. The 3-row 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line all-wheel drive. Kia, official vehicle of the New Orleans Pelicans. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
I'm Clint Romig with Marsh McLennan Agency. We provide business insurance, employee health and benefits, and private client insurance solutions to organizations and individuals. We combine the personalized service model of a local consultant with the global resources of the world's largest insurance broker, Marsh McLennan. Here in New Orleans, we have deep roots throughout Southeast Louisiana that go back over 80 years. At Marsh McLennan Agency, we know more than just insurance. We know New Orleans. Marsh McLennan Agency is a proud partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Visit us today at marshmma.com.
What's up, Saints fans? It's John Stinchcomb here. Want to take your Saints pride to the next level? Then come aboard the official Saints Legends fan cruise presented by Seaside Events. Imagine partying on the deck of the Norwegian Getaway with legends like Ricky Jackson, Leroy Glover, Usama Young, and me right by your side. Don't miss out. Head to saintslegendscruise.com now and get ready to create lifelong memories with your favorite Saints legend.
Welcome back. Your New Orleans Pelicans lead at 71-62. Jim Eichenhofer, for Gus Catgill, and Nebulous.
That's me.
Man that makes parlays run over here on Harrison. First off, thanks for having us on an official Pelicans watch party. It's been fun.
Of course. We love you guys.
How many selfies did you take with Pierre the Pelican?
I only took 6 today. I'm cutting back. New year, new me. Last time was like 26. I said, well, I can't hog it.
There were a lot of Pels fans here, man.
Oh, a ton of Pels
hanging
fans
out here as well. But look, people love parlays. I told you when I first walked in, to my I wouldn't say not so fun memories, but yet memorable memories of my life have happened here at Parlay.
Great
It's such a great
storytelling
place.
memories.
Everyone in the world in the city knows where this is at. And tell us a little bit about the place, what's going on, because obviously a couple months ago there was something that tucked to our hearts, man. We saw the fire here.
Yes. That was 4 years ago, roughly.
Was that really?
During COVID.
Wow.
That was wild. We rebuilt.
basically everything brand new, restructured everything, and man, we took off. We're still doing phenomenal.
I love that, man. So when people come here, what can they expect?
Oh, you can expect the New Orleans fun just without all the craziness, if you know what I mean. Great drink specials all the time. We got DJs over the weekend, karaoke on Sundays, bingo on Mondays, Tuesday. It's Tequila Tuesday or Tito's Tuesday. I'm sorry. Wednesday, ladies' night, best ladies' night in town every Wednesday night. I mean, you can't beat it.
No, I know. And Jim knows tea for Tuesdays for Taco Tuesdays over at our place in the cafeteria, but now you know it's tequila and Tito's Tuesday.
Okay, sounds good to me. I'll be here
delicious
Tuesday and Wednesday.
Jim loves this area right here. I don't want to say diva, but we need to have TVs. We need to be able to hear the game. It's a great little room that we have away from the bar. Not that we don't mind it, but it's a great viewing party, and it's also a party room that you can have here.
Absolutely. You can have any occasions back here. We're out the back room all the time over here.
Are you saying I'm high maintenance, Gus?
No, not at all. But I mean, to your point is you want to hear the game and see the game. And this is a great little area that's kind of aside from it.
He's classy. He's classy.
He's very classy.
I do have a list of demands that I bring to every watch party we have. So,
Isn't it called a rider list?
Yeah, he comes with his own rider.
Fortunately, he was able to address almost all of them. So I'm very pleased.
Almost. I didn't get the brown M&Ms.
The lone brown M&M. Anything coming up here as we get close to Mardi Gras?
Oh, Mardi Gras gets wild and crazy out here. There's a ton of food vendors. I mean, it's just a big party. This is just an extension. Everybody goes out, has a great time on the parades, enjoys themselves, comes here after. Mardi Gras is wild.
15 seconds or less. The craziest thing you did during Snowmageddon.
Work here. It was a madhouse.
I saw some of the photos. It was unbelievable the amount of people that came here during the snowstorm.
But that's the beauty of it. Like neighborhood bar, everybody lived within like 20 blocks. Everybody walked here.
It was such a New Orleans thing.
And like everybody was having a good time and just decompressing or enjoying, if you will, because you can stare at it right out the door.
Instagram and Facebook if you want to follow all the things going on here. Nebulous, thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely. Anytime, fellas.
Yeah, for sure. When we come back, we'll get you closer to setting you over back to Memphis. Pelicans lead it 71-62 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Injured at work? Don't let your recovery get delayed by endless paperwork. LA Health Solutions specializes in workers' compensation and DOL, providing expert care that gets you back on your feet quickly and safely. With convenient locations across Louisiana, we offer personalized treatment plans and handle the insurance process for you so you can focus on what matters most, getting better. Trust LA Health Solutions, your one solution. To help you heal and return to work, visit lahealthsolutions.com or call 844-496-LAHS today.
Andrea Bocelli in concert, presented by Stifel. June 10th, Smoothie King Center, with the Louisiana Philharmonic Orchestra, conducted by Stephen Mercurio, the world's most romantic voice, Andrea Bocelli in concert. On sale now at Ticketmaster.
17 by the DeJounte Murray to lead the Pels. They lead it 71-62. Back up to second half action. John DeShazer, Todd Graffinini will be back with you with Pelicans OT live in Lakeview from Parlays on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Bring home more from your in-car stations with the SiriusXM app. More than 200 streaming-only channels for every at-home activity. Music for kids, pets, even plants. Sounds for better sleep, breaking a sweat, and everything in between. Just search At Home to find it all with the SiriusXM app. At home on your phone, computer, Alexa, TV, or other internet-connected devices.
It's soccer's most thrilling league.
Only the Premier League can make you feel like this.
And now every match is on the SiriusXM app.
Can you believe it?
From the title race.
This is remarkable. Keeps this title charge on track, surely.
To the relegation fight.
The impossible may still be possible.
Hear every English Premier League match on the SiriusXM app and talk about all the EPL drama on SiriusXM FC 157 and the SiriusXM app.
This is the starting lineup with Frank Isola and Brian Scalabrine.
We should have been riding this kid's coattails to a job with UC Santa Barbara. Cooper Flag could be starring for the Gauchos.
I've never met a guy that wants so many different jobs in the current job that you have, ever. Like, everyone wants to be Frank and have the jobs that Frank has, and all Frank wants to do is be a basketball coach at UC Santa Barbara.
Catch the starting lineup weekdays 7 to 10 Eastern on Sirius XM NBA Radio Channel 86 in the car, and anytime you want on the Sirius XM app.
Join a magical mystery tour through the sounds of Beatlemania.
The music that changed everything and the stories behind the songs.
Every day was like living 10 years. From Liverpool
To Abbey Road.
and beyond.
I'm John. I'm Paul. I'm George. I'm Ringo. The Beatles Channel, Sirius XM 18. And at home on your phone, computer, Alexa, TV, or other internet-connected devices.
This week on Let's Go with Bill Belichick, Max Crosby, Peter King, and me, Jim Gray. We've got Tom Brady here.
Baltimore had a great season, but it comes to a screeching halt when you don't do some of the things they've done so well all season. That's playoff football.
The Ravens aren't saying, well, we got beat by Buffalo. They really outplayed us. I think they're saying we had some easy opportunities and we just screwed them up.
Listen to the extended version of Let's Go, now available exclusively on the all-new Sirius XM app.
This is Chris Middleton from the Milwaukee Bucks. Tune in to SiriusXM NBA Radio for 24/7 NBA news, talk, and expert analysis.
As we're accustomed to seeing, 7 of 15 from three-point range in the first half. But what they did do was get to the foul line, 12 of 17, and held Memphis to 3 of 3. So they did a good job of not committing shooting fouls.
All right, starters on the floor for both teams. Pell's ball moving left to right in the all blue uniforms, all red city editions for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trey Murphy driving on Zach Edey, and he had to adjust the shot. That brought ice and down through the rim for Trey.
He got a screen, and then he comes off it and guts to the curl, and he's able to get to the lane.
Largest lead for New Orleans. That's a bailout foul. Jaren Jackson Jr. had nowhere to go on the right baseline, and JRE
say he was shooting.
JRE bailed him out.
He's got the nerve to say
You
he
got
was
a
shooting.
lot of nerve. You're lucky you got fouled. He had nowhere to go.
No. And he was not trying to shoot.
All right, Desmond Bain, Luke Kennard, Zach Edey, Jaren Jackson Jr., Jalen Wells. Kennard had 14 first-half points, led the Memphis Grizzlies, who were without John Morant tonight. Bain hook pass to Jackson, pick and pop through. Yep. And it's 73-65.
You know, on one hand, you prefer him taking that shot, and on the other hand, when he makes it, it can be a little bit backbreaking.
So second Grizzly in double figures.
On your head.
Just postered Zach Edey and one. My goodness gracious.
Eve says,
Edey, eat it. What a pass from McCollum, and Messi literally just went over the dome of Zach Edey.
That was spectacular.
Oh,
that is spectacular.
That's a thing of beauty. That is a thing of beauty.
And I hope
free throw good.
I hope Eve Meady takes that and keeps it with him the rest of this season. Attack the rim that way.
76-65. Bain hard into the paint. Dump it down to Jackson. Throws up a prayer and one.
Yeah, they are reaching. Bailed him in. Bailed him out again.
So that's twice Robinson Earl has fouled Jackson. This time he does get hacked in the act.
JRE picks up a couple of quick fouls. This is something that the Pels have been able to avoid, and Memphis obviously knows that.
Well,
says,
look,
you know what, we got to attack the rim.
They had the old unofficial referee meeting at halftime, which is a theory of mine, but it's usually true. Ooh. Nearly a inbound violation. If the free throw is good, they got to even up the free throw attempts.
Oh, absolutely.
Come on. Murray blitz, get it to Eve, drives on Jackson, dump it down JRE, maintains the dribble, shovel it to Murray. Murray double team in the corner, bounce feed to JRE, extra pass, Messi, reverse layup to nobody.
Yeah, that's just
Bain go coast to coast and lay it in. And it's 76-70.
You can't let that team get on this kind of roll where they're getting fast break chances.
So since the dunk, it's a 5-0 run. Murray, hook pass to JRE right at the top. Wide open three. Clang. And the rebound to Edie. So again, since the dunk, it's been all Memphis. We might have fired them up. Kennard, show and go move. Left corner, Jackson for three. Timeout. And it's 76-73. So all the momentum you had with that dunk is kerflooey. 10:06 left third quarter. And your double-digit lead of 11 is down to 3 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Injured at work? Don't let your recovery get delayed by endless paperwork. LA Health Solutions specializes in workers' compensation and DOL, providing expert care that gets you back on your feet quickly and safely. With convenient locations across Louisiana, we offer personalized treatment plans and handle the insurance process for you, so you can focus on what matters most, getting better. Trust LA Health Solutions, your one solution. To help you heal and return to work, visit lahealthsolutions.com or call 844-496-LAHS today.
This is old number 8, Archie Manning. Join me at Manning's Sports Bar and Grill with award-winning burgers, 24 beers on tap, craft cocktails, 13-foot mega screens, plus recliners. Manning's Sports Bar and Grill is where you'll catch me watching the games. Ready to be a legend of your own game? Head on over to Caesars for 24/7 action-packed gaming, where the tables are hot, the dice are fast, and the slots are generous. Remember, you can't win if you don't play.
Must be 21 or older to enter casino and gamble. Knowing to stop before you start. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
So, what'd you do this weekend?
Well, just took the Tacoma off-road, deep into the woods, got to this hidden campsite only it could reach.
Nice. I hooked up the boat to the Tundra and hit up the lake. Towed it like a pro. Had the whole lake to ourselves.
Hey, wait, did I mention I went rock climbing too? Uh-huh, yeah, thanks to the Tacoma's crawl control.
Well, sounds like we both had fun weekends.
Mine was better.
The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for all the fun. Test drive at your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com today. Toyota, let's go places. Feature availability differs based on trim. See Toyota.com for details.
This is Jose Alvarado, and you're listening to Pelicans basketball on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Well, a couple minutes ago, Eve Nisi had one of the plays of the year when he dunked over Zach Edey and an N1, and you had an 11-point lead and all the momentum right up until you didn't. You haven't scored since. Memphis on an 8-0 run, and your lead is now down to 76-73.
6 of those 8 by Jaren Jackson Jr., and the Pels have really just not done a good enough job defensively tightening up. Memphis made all 4 of their field goals here in this quarter. And so, yeah, it was a great play. And you still have the lead, you're the Pelicans, but you got to be able to tighten up a little bit better defensively.
All right, so no changes for either team. Again, we've only played a minute and 54 seconds of the second quarter. Or the third quarter, excuse me, have been outscored 11-5.
Memphis continuing to pick up full court.
I would too. And we nearly threw it away.
Dude, if that would have been a Three Stooges kind of turnover.
We'll play the Benny Hill music. Nisi, right elbow, guarded by Edey. Shot clock at 10 to McCullum. CJ, left corner, JRE for 3. Nope.
Hey, it's a wide open look. That's a right play offensively. It's a wide open look, and you got to make him right.
Memphis can tie it with a 3. Bain sizing up Eve, drives into the paint, throw it out in the corner to Wells. Wells will dribble out the top of the key now to Jackson. He is red hot. Jackson crosses over JRE, throw it out to Bain. Shot fake on Nisi, head fake, throw it out to Kennard, bailout 3 at the buzzer, of course. And we're tied at 76. So Memphis can't miss now. And we've got 9:15 left in the third quarter, and all that hard work is now kerflooey here at the beginning of the
Pels
third.
in rotation.
Trey for 3, deep left wing. And the rebound taken by Edey. It has all come apart here.
That's back-to-back wide open looks from 3 for the Pels that they haven't been able to finish.
Bain just tripped, lost it. He's still flat on his stomach. You've got numbers in the front court, and Trey will dunk it. Now Bain is still in the back court. Now the front court as Jackson will lob it to Edey. We don't get back in a dunk.
There's no way.
And Willie Green is furious.
There's no way Zach Edey should beat you down after a dunk on one end.
Willie Green is hot. Murray, guarded by Kennard, chested over to JRE, left corner 3. Yes. He's got to make one of those corner threes. That's a spot.
Yeah, well, you got to make them respect you defensively. Otherwise, you're playing 4-on-5.
There's a reason nobody's near him. They're just daring him to shoot. He's got to make them right. And he did there. Kennard, don't dare him to shoot. Pop a nail jumper. Dude couldn't score all year. Now he can't miss. He's got 19 in this game after a season high 23 the other night.
They're 7-7 from the field in the quarter.
Can't make that up. Of course, that's what they did to start the ball game. Now Messi drives on Edie and throws it down again.
Messi being as aggressive as we've seen him offensively, to take that on the perimeter and to go around Edie and to look menacing.
Messi's got 9 points on 4 dunks and a free throw. 83-80. Kennard around an Edie pick. Weaves through 10 feet away. Throw it down to Edie. Back to Kennard. Left of the top 3. Yep.
That's stealing.
83-83.
That's stealing. I mean, you got to be able to do the job.
And we throw the inbound away. Bain for the lead. Yep. 86-83. That is absolutely disastrous.
Well, the Pels can't get the ball inbound.
That's absolutely disastrous. Trey for 3. No, not close. Rebound Jackson.
Well, you got 2 guards handling the ball on the inbound, and they can't get it in.
Bain all the way to the rack.
So they're getting uncontested threes. They're getting uncontested layups. They're 10-10 from the field in the quarter. And this is how your lead evaporates.
You're down 5. Timeout, Willie Green. Frustrating. You can't go 10 for 10 from the floor against nobody.
It'd be hard.
Against nobody. 6:49 left third quarter. Memphis is up 88-83 in the Pelicans Radio Network.
Hey, Pelicans.
Get to know the contenders for music's highest honor, from country to pop, rock to hip hop, and beyond. The 67th Annual Grammy Awards nominees have their own SiriusXM destination, the Grammy Channel. For a limited time on SiriusXM 17, and at home on your phone, computer, Alexa, TV, or other internet-connected devices.
This is the starting lineup with Frank Isola and Brian Scalabrine.
I'm telling you right now, when you back out, I'm never speaking to you again.
That's tough doing a 3-hour radio show. You mean you're never speaking to me after the fact? Like,
Yes,
outside of our 3-hour radio show?
I don't even know if I'm going to talk to you during the 3-hour radio show. If I'm on a plane to San Francisco and, oh, no, Brian, he couldn't go. He's on his way to Cabo right now.
I'm in, bro.
Catch the starting lineup weekdays 7 to 10 Eastern on SiriusXM NBA Radio Channel 86 in the car, and anytime you want on the SiriusXM app.
4 teams remain on the road to Super Bowl 59. It all starts with the NFC Championship when the Washington Commanders take on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Touchdown! Saquon Barkley!
And then it's the AFC Championship when the Buffalo Bills take on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes tries to throw. Lincoln! Touchdown!
Hear coverage leading up to Championship Sunday and post-game reaction and interviews on NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app.
I'm anchoring myself to hope. Be inspired with Joel Osteen Radio.
I just love Joel. He's the best, you know. I learn so much from him all the time.
Oh, it's just very uplifting.
It's time to say this is a new day. I've been anchored to that junk long enough.
And when you're encouraged, you can do anything.
Promotion is coming. Healing is coming. Breakthroughs are coming.
Your life will never be the same.
Be inspired with Joel Osteen Radio. SiriusXM 128 and on the SiriusXM app.
The biggest guests in the NBA stopped by the starting lineup.
Talking with our good buddy Zach Zarber, one of the top referees in the league.
Everyone knows the starting lineup. They know
Really?
the starting lineup, but they say starting lineup with Frank Isola. And then they and I'm not saying, what about Gal? Every single one. Who?
Oh, wow.
All about Frankie out here, Gal. Sorry.
That was a little hard to say. That's a tough pill to swallow.
Catch the starting lineup weekdays 7 to 10 Eastern on SiriusXM NBA Radio Channel 86 in the car, and anytime you want on the SiriusXM app.
Another three for Stephen Curry.
Hey, this is Stephen Curry from the Golden State Warriors. Download the new SiriusXM app and hear every game live.
Not what you would call a scorer.
Yeah, he is the last guy. You can forget where he is.
All right, Tice in for Messi, Green in for JRE. Pels need a bucket here. Calm the momentum. Murray. And notice how Memphis has picked it up defensively here. Murray straight away 3. And we ain't making shots either. Rebound Edie.
Yeah, that does not help. In the first quarter, when Memphis came out with the blitz, at least the Pels were making some shots.
Bain, hook pass to Edie, who catches it. Right-hand hook, 11 for 11. I'm actually, it's kind of like a train wreck now. You can't look away. I wonder how many they're going to get in a row. Everybody who throws up a shot is being rewarded for Memphis.
Yeah, and these are not all easy looks.
And now we're down 7. McCollum hard into the lane, takes contact from Triple J and lays it in. Bain will drive right back into the paint. Backdoor cut behind Wells, so they stop themselves with a turnover. Down 5. Again, even despite all this, you're down 5.
Yeah, you're a shot away from being a possession away.
Tice up top, guarded by Edey. Handed off to Murray. Edey on the switch. Jump feed left corner Green. Catch and shoot 3. Yes, nothing but net, Javonte Green.
I mean, that's the shot that Memphis is giving up defensively. They gave it up to Javonte Green. They gave it up to JRE. So you got to make them pay for it.
8 for Green. Pell's down 2. Kennard weaves through the elbow. Kick it to Jackson for 3.
Foul.
And 1.
Yeah, Javonte Green got the foul. Now he's saying JJJ stuck out the left leg to draw that foul, but we can see the contact from here. We got a really good look at it, and there is contact. And he fouled him. He didn't kick out the leg. Because kicking out the leg is actually an offensive foul.
Yep. Memphis now 14 of 28 from beyond the arc. Now, a lot of that has to do with Luke Kennard. We got Jaren Jackson Jr., who's a 34% three-point shooter, who's 3 of 6.
9 for his last 32 coming in here.
And now Triple J with 16.7 assists. Desmond Bain has 12 assists in this game. He is 1 point away from his 5th double-double of the year. 94-88. We just can't stop him. Murray hounded by Triple J near the timeline. Still dribbling. Takes him off the dribble. Drives into the lane. Nearly made the shot. The foul.
Should be on Jaren Jackson. Yeah, Triple J got his hand in the back.
So Murray is a lot like what happened in Boston. Had that real fast first quarter, and then we really didn't hear from him again until late. He had 15 points in the first. Right now with 17. Does have 7 assists. So Murray, 3 of 5 at the free throw line. It's the first.
I mean, as bleak as it looks defensively, the Pelicans are only down 5.
Exactly. If you could just string some stops together. And that's what happened in the second.
Yeah.
All right, Kennard's out. I might stand up and applaud his rest right now. You can stay on the bench as long as you want, Luke. Gigi Jackson is in. Second free throw, DJ good. So they've got Clark, Bain, Jackson. Kennard came and said something to Taylor Jenkins. He went right back to the scorer's table. They ain't resting him. Bain drives right by DJ, lays it in.
Yeah, DJ playing him aggressive on the perimeter.
Wow.
And Bain beat him off the dribble and got all the way to the rack with no resistance.
Murray nearly turned it over on the sideline, somehow maintained the dribble. Now he pops one left elbow.
Good.
On cue. 96-92.
If you're going to play him aggressive like this, you better keep him out of the paint.
Murray now is 9th 20-point game of the year. Jackson, head fake on Tice, drives to the lane. There's that lefty shot put from 10 feet away. We cannot stop them.
I mean,
this
really
is insane.
It's something to behold. They're 14 of 14 in the
Murray,
quarter.
another mid-range. No. You got to score every possession.
Because they are.
And you're only down 6.
Yeah, they are, so you have to.
Wells for 3, left corner. Around and out, and then they get the rebound. Now Jackson, blocked. Got a break. That's the first shot that they missed. And then they got the offensive rebound, and then Jackson traveled. I don't know if I've seen that one, John. 14 for 14 to start a quarter.
It's been a while.
And it's not just layups.
Now, we saw that a couple of years ago, Pelicans. When they made, 20 straight?
Indiana, I think it might have been the Indiana game at home.
It was the
Indiana
game at home.
Now Murray hadn't really gotten on track tonight. Drives into the lane, shovels it to Tice, kick it out to Hawkins.
Got to shoot it.
2 on the shot clock. Up top, Murray straight away 3 at the buzzer. Nope. Followed up by Tice. Got it back. Now Hawkins right corner. Pop a tough 3. Air ball. Volleyball to Green to Trey. Trey, shot clock at 5. Trey didn't pull the trigger. Drives on Pippen. Gets in. Lefty floater. Got it and 1. He made the toughest shot possible after passing up 2 open looks, drove into the lane and drew the foul, and he finished with a left hand.
Trey's right-handed. He's driving down the right side of the lane. The defender is there. He switches to the left hand in the air, draws the contact, makes the lay-in. Pels are down 4.
And that's another head graze, by the way, by Brandon Clark. Free throw is good.
I mean, the Pels are down, but
it's incredible.
They're, 14 to 15 from the field in the quarter, and the Pels are down 3.
98-95, 3:25 to go in the third.
Down 8 possessions.
Bain center circle. Again, if you could just get some stops, Bain weaves through to the elbow. Steps back now for 3. No. Rebound volleyball. They got in each other's way to Memphis, and it's taken by Murray. Up the floor, Trey drives in through it to nobody. Did he go behind the back?
Yes, he did.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
There is no way Tice could have expected that.
Just make a basic pass.
Exactly. Jackson, head fake on Green, take about 10 steps and blow the layup.
Well, Green wouldn't give him the unencumbered layup. He got in his way, and he harassed him all the way to the rim.
Rebound Tice is 4th. Pels down 3 as Murray drives in with a left hand and missed that layup. Rebound G.G. Jackson.
Well, you finally get them to miss a couple and turn it over, so you got to hold up your end of the bargain.
Kennard off the curl, show and go, dump it down to Clark, and a 2-hand dunk. Should have been a foul up top. We got away with that, but easy lay-in for Clark with a nice pass from Luke Kennard. Brandon Clark now 6 off the bench.
And the opportunities are there for the Pelicans. You got to take advantage of them.
Trey cannot get an open look. As soon as he touches the ball, he's being hounded. Murphy got free, though, and look out below. He blew right by Jackson, and Luke Kennard made a business decision.
Absolutely. Luke Kennard looked around and said, you know what? I don't want my family to see me on the highlights tonight.
Right hand throw down for Kenneth Murphy III. And Taylor Jenkins takes a timeout as the Pels hang in there. 2:12 left, third quarter. This is a 60-second break. Chris back in the studio. 100-97 Grizzlies over the Pelicans on the Pelicans Radio Network.
If you're needing to relocate across town or across the country, there's no job too big or too small for John Fayard Moving and Warehousing, the proud mover of the New Orleans Pelicans for well over a decade. They offer red carpet, white glove office and household good relocations at competitive rates. Moving is stressful and exhausting. Allow John Fayard Moving and Warehousing to ease your mind and your muscles. Full packing and storage available upon request. Call 228-864-2262 or visit johnfayardwarehouse.com today to schedule a survey or to book your move.
When you get a Pelicans debit card from Keesler Federal, every day is full of possibilities. And free checking saves you extra cash to make those possibilities a reality. Perfect for the things that make you happy. Plus, with your new Keesler Federal Pelicans debit card, you'll also save 25% on tickets and merchandise and choose from 5 different fun card design options. Enjoy all the perks you get for all the things you love. Keesler Federal, the official credit union of the New Orleans Pelicans. Federally issued by NCUA.
All right, 2:12 left in the third. Pels are down 197 despite the red, and I mean, actually it's white hot shooting for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pels are hanging in there, only down by 3.
Yeah, Memphis has made one of his last 4 shots after making his first 14. But Trey Murphy turning it up offensively. He's averaging 25.3 points a game in January, the highest scoring month of his career, and looking more and more comfortable in that role. And even though it's been tough sledding in this one, he's up to 16. He's up to 16 points in this game.
Yep, he's still got him. Still need him to get one more 3 to keep that 2 or more 3 streak going. We'll worry about that when the time comes. But again, you notice Memphis. I mean, every time he touches the ball from beyond the arc, it is a closeout by somebody.
Absolutely. And the Pels are 10 of 19 from the field in the quarter, so that's not horrible. But Memphis is just 15 to 18, which makes it not look so good.
We are also minus 18 beyond the arc. 15 makes for Memphis. Pels have 9. Scottie Pippen Jr. in along with Jaren Jackson Jr., Desmond Bain, Brandon Clark, and John Conchar. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Jackson right of the top. Driving on Tice. Hook at left corner. Pippen goes by Jose Alvarado into the lane. Throw it back to Bain. Right corner 3. That is off the mark. Weak side rebound. Drops right in Clark's hand. And then Tice took it away and then threw it off of Grizz. Great play by Daniel Tice. Pippen got in the way of the save and kicked it out of bounds.
Well, Pels weren't able to get that defensive rebound, something that we said was going to be important in this game.
Well, it's one of those 50-50 balls that went Memphis's way. But the heads-up play by Daniel Tice gives you the possession.
Yeah, he gets the nice hustle play.
Pippin's picking Jose up in the back court.
Look, they don't care who it is.
No, they don't. Wow. And we don't get it across. That can't happen either. 8 seconds.
Losing track of what's going. That's losing track. That's just not. That's a lack of awareness.
Shot clock said 15. It's a right call. The Memphis bench was on top of it. That's unforced error. Bain for 3. Of course. 103-97. Can't get it inbound, or you can't get it across, and it just costs you 3 points.
That's 2 turnovers we've seen in the backcourt. One on the inbound, that one, the 8-second violation.
That's a killer.
And I think both of them resulted in threes.
Bain's got 14 points and 13 assists. Got to check what his career high for assists is because he's got to be close. Now Jose got Pippen up in the air, hook pass to Green. Left corner 3. Nope. Look out. Rebound Conchar. I'm getting a really bad feeling right now.
Find Brandon Clark. He's underneath the rim by himself.
Pippen out long to Jackson. Extra pass Bain. Bump. Got it back. Kick it to Jackson. This is a dagger right here. No, missed it. Rebound Green. Outlet to Hawkins. Now you need a bucket on the other end. Murphy between the circles. Under a minute left in the third. Trey up top. Green back to Murphy. Trey weaves through to the dotted line.
And one.
Nope, missed it. Don't start that again. Clark the foul. Of course, if you're late to this year's broadcast, I think we had about, a 50 consecutive shot streak?
Oh, probably.
Every time my partner said N1, we missed it.
Yeah, might be more than that.
It might have been. It might have been.
I was like an NBA player. I was just screaming N1 on everything.
And they never went in. Free throw Trey is good.
Like shooting a free throw and one.
Uh-huh. So Murphy now about to take his 9th attempt at the line. 6 of 8. Remember, he went 1 of 2 his first 2 trips. Got it.
And remember, he got to the line 12 times, a career high. He's at 9 in this one with a quarter left.
18 for Murphy, 103-99. Memphis up by 4. I don't know how they could shoot any better than this in the fourth quarter. Bain all the way to the rim.
Bain rumbling, bumbling, stumbling all the way to the rim.
Lefty layup. 105-99.
But again, getting to the rim way too easy.
Shot clock, game clock, 5 seconds apart. Jose bumped by Pippen. Still dribbling. Jose around a Murphy pick. 6 to shoot. Jose drives in. He is ridden like a thoroughbred by Scottie Pippen Jr., who fouled him. Boy, Jose doing a little summer league Najee right there. He didn't pass it to nobody.
Yeah, Jose did a little Olay on him. He gave him the okie doke, pretended he was going to pass the ball, and then he makes the move to the hoop and then does the smart thing and draws the foul.
So Alvarado, who has 2 points, 3 assists tonight in 10 minutes, will shoot his 2 first free throws of the evening. Jose at 81%. New Orleans 18 of 23 overall. Memphis is 5 for 5. Free throw is good. So you were working them over in that department, but see how important the 3-point shot is?
Yeah.
See, if you were plus 14 at the free throw line, you're thinking, all right, but they've made 16 threes, you've made 9.
Yeah, the Pels have only taken 24. That's the big thing. They've been averaging right at 40 for 10 games.
Well, I tell you what, as Jose's second free throw is nowhere near. Rebound Clark, and then Jose just GTA, Triple J. Game clock at 4. Alvarado to Hawkins, goes left, drives in, throws it up with a left hand, no. And I was literally about to say the reason why is because of Memphis closing us out beyond the arc.
Memphis will not give up the 3-point shot. That's one thing they are determined to not give up in this game, and they're closing out and smothering.
Despite what might be the hottest quarter in the history of Memphis basketball, you're only down 5 with 12 minutes to go. Grizzlies 105, Pelicans 100, back with the fourth quarter from the FedEx Forum on the Pelicans Radio Network.
A great workout deserves a great reward. Treat yourself right with new coconut smoothie bowls made with fresh fruit, purely Elizabeth granola, and now creamy coconut. You earned it. Grab a treat you can feel good about, only at Smoothie King. Being a Chevron car these days has been quite the adventure. Miami to Seattle, ocean to ocean. I've stopped at so many states and collected so many bumper stickers. Sometimes I feel like a moving passport book. It's just so great what I can do with Chevron with Techron, because it gives me unbeatable mileage and keeps my engine clean. Plus, there are so many Chevrons along the way. Now the only thing I'm worried about is where to go next and where to put all my new bumper stickers. Chevron with Techron, fueled by possibility.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars rewards. Win or lose, every bet you place brings you closer to the types of perks only Caesars can offer. Download the app using promo code SAINTSDYW. Place your first bet of $1 or more for a chance to double your winnings on your next 10 bets. 21 or older. New users only. Not available in prohibited parishes. Licensed through Horseshoe Bossier City and Caesars New Orleans. Max bet $25 for boosted winnings. Max additional winnings $2,500 per bet. Profit boost tokens expire 14 days after receipt. For terms, visit Caesars.com/promos. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Over the last century, United Way of Southeast Louisiana has been the force for good in our community. We've been at the forefront of improving outcomes in education, income, and health for every person everywhere. Together with you and our partners at the New Orleans Pelicans, we're rolling up our sleeves and mobilizing the power of people, offering ways for you to create a community strong enough for the next 100 years. Visit UnitedWaySELA.org to join us today.
What's happening, brother? This is Trey Murphy, and you're listening to Pelicans basketball on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Well, Memphis erased your 42-point second quarter with a 43-point third as they shot 77% in the third quarter. That's the bad news. The good news is it's anybody's game.
Yeah,
it's 105-100.
You're down 5. You were in this game if you're the Pelicans. All you got to do, you chipped away and stayed in the game, stayed alive.
Now, Edey, right corner 3. I give up.
You throw a skip pass to the corner to the
Seriously.
center.
To a 7-4 center, and he drained it like he was Steph Curry. And now you're down 8, and you're on the slippery slope. Memphis cannot be stopped. Jose to McCollum spins and takes a left at the top 3, which he buries. Are you serious?
Jalen Wells was in his hip pocket until that last split second.
Now Kennard. Get it to Jackson, another 3.
Oh, they got a 7'4" guy making threes. They got a 6'10" guy making threes. What are you going to do?
111-103. Jackson's got 25. 5 made threes. McCollum got fouled shooting a 3.
Well, he got Wells in the face. This might be something that's going to be looked at.
We'll see.
I don't know if he's flung out the elbow.
Ooh. That's inadvertent.
Yeah, I think that's
now,
inadvertent.
It's inadvertent.
Yeah,
now, did Wells foul McCollum?
Yeah, I think that's inadvertent. He's just going into the shoot motion. I think that's inadvertent. I don't think he stuck the elbow out.
So Wells fouled McCollum with his chin.
Now Wells,
hey, get your face out of the way, man.
Yeah, with the chin, I'm sure his nasal passages are pretty clear right now.
3 free throws from McCollum. That's what's called a rookie mistake.
Yeah, and the officials aren't even looking at it.
Nope.
I mean.
Again, McCollum is in his regular shooting motion, but of course the free throw's no good. You get a break and you miss the free throw. Now, again, you're down 8 here, but the way you're defending Memphis, this is your ball game.
Every
possession.
And every point, especially these free ones, you need. Now, he might make the second free throw, and he'll have 2 out of this possession, but they just made a 3 on the other end.
You've missed 7 free throws. You were plus 15 at the free throw line, but they've got 18 made threes to your 10. That's your ball game. Missed 2 of 3. That's inexcusable. 111-104. Edey. So Kennard leans in. Makes it in.
Kennard feeling it. That was a little
Who
righty
isn't feeling
leaner.
it? Their entire team is feeling it. McCollum to Jose. Catch and shoot three. Got it. Right at the top. Hanging in there. 113-107. That was a very big shot.
And the crazy thing is, they started out the third quarter 14-14.
Kennard
In this
just made a
quarter,
right wing three.
that's 4-4. 4-4 in this quarter.
I've never seen anything like it.
3 of them threes.
I've never seen anything like it. Alvarado, left corner, Hawkins, who stepped out of bounds. 116-107, 10:06 to go. This is a shooting display the likes of which Memphis has never seen.
I mean,
There's no way.
I think they could middle arc limited and throw a hook full court and make it right now.
Kennard, by the way, has got 27. So he's got 50 points in his last 2 games. And he's got 14 threes in the last 2 games. And he ain't done. This time he'll take a mid-range. He had pity on us, and he missed it. Rebound Hawk, outlet to Alvarado. Chest it to McCollum. Drives right on Edey. Throws up a wild prayer. No, but he got fouled by Edey, did CJ.
Well,
You're down 9 here with 9:47 to go.
Well, CJ's got to make his free throws now. I mean, he's missed 3 of them here in this game, 6 of 9. And as a team, you've missed 8.
That ain't even close.
As a team, you've missed 9. I think that, I mean, you've missed 9. And even if you make 5 of those 9.
1 of 2. We'll call him a 22 now.
I mean, they're just scoring. Memphis is scoring too efficiently for the Pels to not maximize every possession.
It's really incredible. You cannot get a stop. You cannot stop them. You cannot stop them.
Well, that's Javonte Green against Jaren Jackson. That's going to be a layup every time.
And that's what it was. 118-108, and they are fixing to blow us out of the gym here. You've got to keep pace. There is no defense. You just got to outscore them. Green left corner 3. When you start missing shots, it's going to be 20 points very quickly. Kennard, front court right. Now Edey handed off to Triple J, back to Kennard. Crosses over Green. Dump it down to Edey. Stripped by Green, race for it, and Edey out. Got both of us. Green to Wells for 3. No, we can't rebound it.
Well, Edey out hustled.
Yeah.
Edey, the biggest guy on the floor. Biggest guy on the floor and probably the slowest afoot. Dove. He was the only guy who got on the floor for the ball.
You had 2 guys who had a chance to get a run out, and instead a 7'4", 300-pounder got it before they did.
Yeah, he dove. He said, I want this ball a little bit more than you guys did.
And down to Kennard, who missed the gimme at the rim. Another poor defensive
Too
play.
close.
Murphy leaked out and laid it in. Trey just checked into the game.
All these shots that Kennard has missed have been at the rim.
20 points for Murphy. Triple J in, missed the layup. Rebound Murphy. Fouled by Triple J, they didn't call it. Now Trey, front court. Trey stops. Straightaway 3.
Short.
That streak is in jeopardy by Murphy. He's got 20 points, and it's the quietest 20 ever. Edey for 3. No. Straight away, rebound Alvarado. Maybe they'll start missing shots now. You're only down 8. 8-10 to go. Jose, little show and go to Meese, and it's right through his hands.
Too much showing, not enough going.
Kennard will go coast to coast, float it to Conchar, lay it in. Willie Green takes a timeout.
And Jose Alvarado faked out his teammate on that one and hit Eve Meese on the top of the head with the pass.
You are on the precipice here. You're hanging in there, but one more run by Memphis, it's going to be lights out. You've got 8:03 to go. You're down 120-110. Gus Cattengell updates on the Pelicans radio network after this from Parlays.
If you're needing to relocate across town or across the country, there's no job too big or too small for John Fayard Moving and Warehousing, the proud mover of the New Orleans Pelicans for well over a decade. They offer red carpet, white glove office and household good relocations at competitive rates. Moving is stressful and exhausting. Allow John Fayard Moving and Warehousing to ease your mind and your muscles. Full packing and storage available upon request. Call 228-864-2262 or visit johnfayardwarehouse.com today to schedule a survey or to book your move.
Andrea Bocelli in concert, presented by Stiefel. June 10th, Smoothie King Center with the Louisiana Philharmonic Orchestra, conducted by Stephen Mercurio, the world's most romantic voice. Andrea Bocelli in concert. On sale now at Ticketmaster.
So, what'd you do this weekend?
Well, just took the Tacoma off-road, deep into the woods, got to this hidden campsite only it could reach.
Nice. I hooked up the boat to the Tundra and hit up the lake. Towed it like a pro. Had the whole lake to ourselves.
Hey, wait, did I mention I went rock climbing too? Uh-huh, yeah, thanks to the Tacoma's crawl control.
Well, sounds like we both had fun weekends.
Mine was better.
The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for all the fun. Test drive at your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com today. Toyota, let's go places. Feature availability differs based on trim. See Toyota.com for details.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard.
All right, Pelicans will be in Charlotte tomorrow night, and they lose tonight. Hornets 97, the Trailblazers 102, guys. Cavaliers 129, 76ers 132 in a defensive battle. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Gus. Yeah, I do know that LaMelo Ball and Miles Bridges did not play for the Hornets tonight. They will be back tomorrow. Here, we've got 8:03 left, and Memphis has just blitzed us since halftime, and they have not looked back. They've got a 10-point lead. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Another three for Stephen Curry.
Hey, this is Stephen Curry from the Golden State Warriors. Download the new SiriusXM app and hear every game live.
This is some of the hottest shooting we've ever seen. It's unbelievable what Memphis has done.
Yeah, they started out the third quarter 14-14, started out the fourth 4-4, and they win in the second half 58-39.
All right, Murray is hounded by Pippen, left of the center circle. DJ get it to Hawkins, shot clock at 7. Now Murphy drives on Triple J, leans in, throws it up, got the roll.
I'll tell you what, give them this. Now, the Pels have scored 112 points, but Memphis has been all over the place.
Memphis' defense has been very impressive, but yes, you're still shooting 54.8%, but we can't stop them at all.
Yeah,
Jackson throws it up. Nope, foul.
The Pels don't have a size matchup for him.
Well, not many teams do.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you've got another center on the floor. So if you got a center on the floor and you've got Jaren Jackson out there to play the 4, if you got Edey out there with Jackson, you got your center, Messi, against Edey. And then whoever else is out there against Jackson makes the first free throw. Whoever else you got out there against Jackson, that's going to be a distinct disadvantage.
And after a slow start, he's got 28.
Yeah, if he's going to make threes, then I won't say he's impossible to guard, but it's going to be real hard to stop him if he's going to make threes.
He's 1 of 3 to lead his team in total points, steals, and blocks. You know the other two are?
Point, steals, blocks.
Points, steals, and blocks. Total.
Giannis has got to be one. Huh?
No?
But not Giannis. Wow.
Hold that thought. 122, 112. Again, you need to score every possession. Hawkins for 3, missed it. Right corner. It's 7:10 left now, and the blood is in the water. Bane of the Rat lays it in. And 124, 112, Desmond Bane. Again, no Ja Morant. Ain't no problem for Memphis.
Yeah, theme in this game, they've been able to get to the rim. And they're a team that scores a lot in the paint, 57 a game. But they've been able to get there and not meet a whole lot of resistance.
52 points in the paint for the Grizz, who have their largest lead now. Because they stepped out of bounds, offensive foul. Either way, it's a turnover. This game is slipping away.
Yeah, they got it with the chicken wing.
It's hard to believe after that Yves Messi dunk over Zach Edey, you have an 11-point lead, which was your largest at the start of the third. All the momentum in the world. Messi's going to be on SportsCenter tonight with that dunk. And since that moment, it has been entirely Memphis's ball game.
You know, you hate for it to be one of those highlights where they, they're doing the whole show Yves Messi. Oh, and the Pelicans didn't win the game.
I mean, the game flipped literally right there. 6.5 to go. Bain splits defenders. Hook pass to Pippen, left corner 3. No, weak side rebound, Edey. I mean, he looks like big brother out there. Pippen left corner. Drives on Trey. Spins, fall away dotted line. 126, 112.
I mean, they average 123 a game. They got 126 with half a quarter left.
McCollum got free left wing. They close out on him, though. Crosses over Jackson. Up top, Murray. Murray, dump it down to CJ in the paint. He had Trey wide open in the corner. Didn't get it to him. And then Conchar is fouled by McCollum. Second foul. Well, Grizzlies have got this game in hand. They're up 126, 112, 5:45 to go.
I mean, outside of going cold in the second quarter, they really have not been cold in this game.
And they still scored 29 in that quarter. It's not like they scored 20. Hey, they're number 1 in points per game for a reason. Again, this is without their best player. Bain in, misses it, followed up and in by Clark. Let's get to Charlotte. 128, 112. Trey's streak is going to end unless something happens here. We got a foul on Clark. Trey's got 2 or more threes in 33 straight games. That's a franchise record and an NBA active high. And he's sitting on 1 right now.
Brandon Clark has been guilty of 2 or 3 of the cheapest fouls you'll ever see.
Hawkins going to inbound to Misi. Get Trey free here. It's the only thing we got left. Bain ain't going to let him get free. To McCollum. Drives into the lane, lost it. Kicked out by Clark.
They know who Trey Murphy is. That's a KYP. Know your personnel.
And again, Trey still has 22.
Yeah, so Memphis.
So McCollum probably lost this. Yeah. And he did. So this will go Memphis's way as Taylor Jenkins challenged this. We wanted to inbound it, but we never got the opportunity to. Memphis will get the ball back with 5:05 to go and comfortably ahead, 128-112. Final media timeout on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Don't miss a new episode this week of Forward Progress, a conversation on race and sports in America with Jason Jackson and Kirk Morrison.
NFL teams are technically satisfying the early rule. I think the process has gotten better. But if you're just interviewing 1 or 2 black candidates, when the whole world knows through insiders, then you're stepping around the rule in the way that it's intended.
Check out Forward Progress. New episodes each Wednesday on the SiriusXM app, included with all of our trials and popular plans. Just search Forward Progress.
I'm Katie Nolan, and I have a new podcast called Casuals. It's a podcast for people who like sports a normal amount. Casuals is a twice-a-week hang with me and my friends from across comedy, sports, and entertainment, where we talk about all the funny, weird, interesting stuff happening in and around the world of sports. So whether you're a diehard fan or just vaguely sports curious, Casuals is the podcast for you. You can find Casuals on the SiriusXM app, Pandora, or wherever you get your podcasts. And don't forget to follow the show so you never miss an episode. Give it a try. What's the worst that could happen?
Bring home more from your in-car stations with the SiriusXM app. More than 200 streaming-only channels for every at-home activity. Music for kids, pets, even plants. Sounds for better sleep, breaking a sweat, and everything in between. Just search At Home to find it all with the SiriusXM app. At home on your phone, computer, Alexa, TV, or other internet-connected devices.
This is Chris Middleton from the Milwaukee Bucks. Tune in to SiriusXM NBA Radio for 24/7 NBA news, talk, and expert analysis.
So, when it was all said and done, John, I mean, you can credit Memphis' hot shooting, but they really turned it up defensively as well. We have 29 three-point attempts, and there's a reason for that.
When he illegally contacts the forearm of driver McCollum on the pass. As a result, the ruling on the floor will be overturned to a defensive foul on Clark. The challenge is unsuccessful, and Memphis will be charged with timeout in this situation. Play will resume with the New Orleans throw-in on the sideline with 14 on the shot clock.
By the way, my partner called that during the break. Said, yeah, McCollum lost it, but they can retroactively call the foul on the review. And that's exactly what happened. Brandon Clark clearly raked the forearm of C.J. McCollum. So, again, the Memphis bench is very adamant, but they didn't see the foul.
See, if you're the coach, that's why you don't listen to players.
Yep.
You don't listen to players.
All right. We got to get Murphy a 3 here. This streak is in jeopardy, big time. Murray crosses over, drives on Clark, pulls up from 10. Tough shot. 23 for Murray. But a 2 ain't going to cut it. 128, 114, 4:45 to go. Bain drives with the right hand, hook it cross court over to Pippen. Pippen back into the lane, throws up a prayer, answered and one.
I mean, they are a very aggressive team, top to bottom, offense, defense. And on top of that, they're making shots.
That's an understatement, sir.
What are they, 19 to 40? Is that 19 to 40 from 3?
Yeah, oh, by the way, they are 8th in the league in three-point percentage at 37%. But you ain't winning if you're giving up 19 to 40. I don't care who you're playing. You ain't winning. Not when you have 11.
No, that's too much to overcome.
131, 114. McCollum. Left angle 3, no. Rebound Eve Nisi, raked by Conchar. Free throws for Eve. And Trey's going, somebody give me the ball, please.
Well, he's just going to, his teammates have to help him out because Bain, I think, is guarding him.
Now, Bain is a very underrated defender. By the way, they have 2 double-doubles tonight. Bain, free throw Misi, no good. Bain's got 18 and 14 assists. Edie's got 13 points, 11 rebounds.
Felt a shot. This will be the 32nd free
Incredible. 1 of 2. You got to the line tonight.
And they've shot 8.
8. 3-point shot. Pippen. Drives and then backs it way out to Bain. 4:05 to go. You're down 131, 115. Bain right elbow. Rim blast, no. Tipped up and in by Brandon Clark.
That's all Brandon Clark's out there to do. He's going to hang around the rim. He won't be running around the perimeter shooting threes.
13 second chance points. McCollum just threw it away. Now Bain, extra pass, Pippen. Pippen drives into the lane. Head fake.
Got away
to
with
Clark.
offensive
Right
foul.
hand shot. In and out. Right through the hands of Conchar to DeJounte Murray. 3:35 to go. Memphis will extend its winning streak to 5. Oh, Murray for 3 up top. Good. 133, 118.
Okay, partner, I'm with you now. Bell's got to do something.
Got to get the ball to Murphy.
To get him
I mean,
a
this
look.
is a historic streak.
Yeah, you got to get him a couple of looks here.
Clark. Dotted line to G.G. Jackson. Right back into the paint. Kick it to Clark. Extra pass. Pippen in the left corner. Pippen steps to his left for 3. That hit the backboard. There's Clark again. Turnaround hook. Nope. Rebound G.G. Jackson. Missed the layup. Follow up Pippen, no. Another loose ball to Conchar. Hey.
That's big time of this game.
Yep. Tip your cap. Bain, head fake, drives, Euros, kick it right. Angle 3. Jackson, no. Another rebound. Pippen. To Bain, lay it in good.
And that's been this game.
Time to get out of here.
They have
Timeout, Willie
simply,
Green.
it's not just outshot the Pels, they have outworked them. And you reflect on that dive by Edie, the 7'4" guy, who's in a foot race with 2 smaller guys who are clearly faster, but he says, I want this ball more than you do, and he dove for it.
And first thing I asked Willie Green pregame tonight was about finishing defensive possessions, rebounding the basketball after Memphis misses, because they don't miss much. They're 5th in the league in field goal percentage at 48.7. And if they miss, you've got to get the rebound. Well, That has not happened here in the second half.
Pels being out rebounded 42 to 34 for the game.
You were actually ahead of them in rebounding at halftime.
Yes, yes.
Now the question is Murphy going to stay in? And I don't know.
And they've got 8 offensive rebounds this quarter.
Well, they had 5 right there.
Yeah.
In one segment. Wow. Trey's streak's going to end. That is a shame. So it's going to end at 33. So again, a franchise record for Murphy. NBA active streak, 2 or more threes, ends tonight. Credit the Memphis defense. They did not give him open looks. They closed out every time he touched the ball beyond the arc.
The Pels got 31 3-point attempts. Now that looked like the November Pels. I mean, they've been getting up 40 pretty easy here lately. They had a couple of games where they got up 50.
Yep. Alvarado, show and go on Clark. Lefty layup, no. Rebound, Carlo Makovic, who had it poked away and out of bounds. So Jamal Cain's in, Jeremiah Robinson Earl, Jordan Hawkins, Carlo Makovic, and Jose Alvarado. And they've got a back-to-back do the Grizzlies tomorrow as well. I would expect John Morant will play. Hawkins gets the inbound, floats one up and in from 10 feet. Good game for Hawk, who has 17 now.
15
so
of those
18
in
and
the first
17
half.
last 2 games.
Yeah, 15 of those in the first half.
2 minutes left from Memphis, who will win their 3rd straight game against New Orleans. Wells, left corner, cut off by Kane. Still driving hard into the lane. Leave it for Clark. One dribble and a lay-in. 64 points in the paint for Memphis. Clark with 12. They've got 7 in double figures.
Almost
They
feels
do
like
it
more.
quickly, don't they?
Yeah. They hit you with a wave.
Alvarado deep, left wing, step back 3 is good. Run the clock. Let's get out of here. We got a plane to catch. 137, 123, 90 seconds to go.
The Pels got 123 points, which ordinarily would be plenty enough to win.
By the way, this is going to be the 13th game. And they ain't done yet. Jackson throws it up, no. Rebound, no. Taken by Makovic. Up the floor, Alvarado. Leave it for Hawkins, right corner. Fly by Conchar. 3 ball on the way and hit. So Hawkins now with 20. This is going to be the 13th game for Memphis this year with 130 points or more. And the franchise record is 15. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that is going to happen.
Something. That's humping it. That's moving it.
60 seconds left. Memphis comes back to us in a month. Clark down deep, right-hand hook. Everybody's eating for Memphis. 14 for Clark and 8 rebounds off the bench.
And everything
21 minutes.
within a foot of the rim.
Jose get it to Hawkins. Picked up by G.G. Jackson. Shot clock at 10. Hawk now steps to his left. Another 3. High off the heel. And the rebound, Brandon Clark. 9 boards. Shot clock, game clock, 5 seconds apart. People who are left will come to their feet. Memphis will win its 5th in a row. And the Pels' 4-game winning streak will end tonight. And Charlotte tomorrow, 6 o'clock New Orleans time.
On the road against a better team. And when that better team shoots the way Memphis did.
It was almost after that Eve Nisi dunk, they literally turned the light switch on.
I mean, they got ticked off. And I mean, it was like, oh, you're going to make us look bad? All right, we got something for you. And I mean, to start a quarter, like I said, we've seen it, but it's tough to watch it when it's against you. When the other guys make 14 of 14 to start a quarter.
Final horn from the FedEx Forum. Final score, Memphis 139, New Orleans 126. Pels dropped to 12 and 33. Overall, Memphis now at 30 and 15 and just a half game behind the idle Houston Rockets. Memphis will play the Utah Jazz in this building tomorrow, and we are off to Charlotte to take on the Hornets for a 6 p.m. Central Time tip from the Queen City.
Well, that's the beauty of the NBA. You don't have a whole lot of time to lick your wounds or feel sorry about what happened or anything like that. You get a chance to move on and hopefully correct the things that you didn't get right in this game. And the Pelicans did a lot of things right in this game. Just not enough, especially defensively. Some things that they can clean up, hopefully, against Charlotte.
And again, cross your fingers, too. We're expecting Zion Williamson to play tomorrow. He practiced fully yesterday before we flew to Memphis. He practiced or went through a full shoot around today. So hopefully he is good to go against the Hornets tomorrow. Of course, we will let you know that when we come on the air. Pelicans warm-up will be at 5:30 p.m.